Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Woohoo! Now this is also my I think this is my third tutorial on the channel. I'm not 100% sure. Wait, yeah, this is my third tutorial though on my entire channel, which I'm pretty shocked by. Anyways, this one is based off of one of the buildings from the Minecraft city, Godman's restaurant. Now this one is going to be updated in size because I'm going to need this though to help me rebuild it though. So we have part one inside this chest right here, which we have white concrete, black concrete, gray concrete, block of iron, and a mangrove door. So starting from the red and light blue concrete here though is where the door is going to be. This is where the door is going to be. So you want to start from the red concrete and go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And you want to do the same thing on the other side, but this time though with the light blue concrete, going to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, so we're gonna actually, you know what, it'll be a lot easier if we stay over at this corner though. So from this block right here, what you're gonna want to break though, because this starts because this block starts at number 1. So we're gonna go to the right by starting from placing this block as 1. We're gonna go to the right by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. So this is block 73 right here. What you're going to want to do though is you're going to want to come all the way back down to over here where we have this 34 from the left side of the red concrete. And you want to do the same thing though. Count this block as 1. You want to go to the left by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. And then you want to connect up the back wall though entirely, which is going to be a total of 70 if I'm remembering correctly. Because between the door, because I had to change the entire layout though, because this the front walls though were not lining up though with the parking lot correctly. I had to do that off camera though, just to make sure I got the right measurements. But now that I have the right measurements though, we're good now. So from the doorway to the corner, it's 34 on both sides. From this corner to that corner is 73, and same thing on the opposite side of it, and then the back wall from corner to corner is 70. Not, well, because 34 plus 34 is 68. Plus 2 in the middle would be 70. And then besides that though, because of math though, we're going to want to break each corner block by 3 blocks. Not the ones by the door. The ones by the door do not count as corner blocks. These count as corner blocks. Now what we're also going to need to do is we're also going to need to do the interior walls as well though. So before we continue working on the exterior of the walls, what we're going to do though is we're going to come to over here, right by the doorway. And now in order to do this, so it'll be best if we face the chest though. Now you don't want to leave the chest there for future parts as well to make it easier on yourself. Unless if you unless you're building this tutorial though, like one episode right after the other, then it's not going to really be necessary. But I'm leaving it there just for time's sake and necessities. So coming down from this red block, we're going to go over 2 blocks and 1 back. Leave a gap of 1. Go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then on the 3rd block, which is this block right here, we want to go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to go to the right of the 10th block to connect it up to the wall. You want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Go to the left of the light blue concrete by 2, back 1. Leave a gap of 1. Go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back to the 3rd block, which is this block right here. Go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then connect it back up to the wall. And then the front area though should look a little something like this. This is the concept design though of the beginning area though of where we're going to have like the ticket booths. Now, don't ask why these ticket booths are so huge, though. I just designed it that way. I don't know why I designed it that way. It is what it is, though. And then what we're going to do here, though, is you see where there's like, okay, so coming back to the 7th block right here, this block right here, you want to skip 2 blocks and then place to the right of this block right here, the 2nd block of this iteration, though, that we're not here. It would be best though if you kind of like break it though, just to make it easier though to see like exactly like where you're gonna need it though. So break 2 blocks though, and then go to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then on the 16th block, which is right here, you want to go to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, oops. Hold on, I had a voice crack there, so I gotta recount now. So you go to the right of the 16th block by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And so what we're going to do now, though, is we're going to count 4 blocks in on this block right here. We want to go to the left by 1, 2, 3, and then connect it back up to the wall. Same thing over here. We go a gap of 4. We go on the 4th block from this radiation. We count back by 3, and we go to the right by 3, and then connect it back up to the wall. Now, you see where I have these 2 iron blocks here? This is where a vent is going to be. So grab an iron block and place 2 iron blocks on the designated iron block spots, which are the corner blocks of the 3 going down and the 4 going across. So connect to the wall, and then this one wraps around back up to the main wall right here. Let me also just patch this up real quick. And then what we're going to do though now is break these 2 blocks right here. And then from the left of this block, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're going to skip a block. We're going to break this block. And then we're going to go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now on the fourth block of this, we're going to go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab your iron block, break a block, place another iron block, and then go to the left by, and then just bring all this down to the wall over here, connecting that wall together. And you want to go from this block right here, right next to this iron block. You want to go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you want to place an iron block, break a block, place another iron block. And now you can do this if you want to though, but I always replace the blocks though to make it easier on myself though, so I don't have to like fix it all later. And then you want to go to the, and then you want to connect this up though with this connecting wall over here. Whoop, not a door. And you want to do the same thing though, starting from this block, and you want to connect it back up to over here as well. And then now what we're going to go do now is we're now going to come back to over here, break 2 blocks, then go to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then you want to go to the left from this block right here, to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, totaling from this corner block to here, 7 blocks. Then what you want to do is count 2 blocks in, break it. If you break the blocks though, with counting the 2 blocks though, that will be actually a lot easier though. And then go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Break another 2 blocks, and just connect it up though back to the main wall, like so. It should look this wall section here should look a little something like this. Now I always replace them though because every time when I see like a gap like that though, it actually gives me a slight headache in Minecraft though, which is why I always patch up holes though that I see though, even blown up from creepers in survival mode. Now we're gonna go back to over on this side though, break 2 blocks and go to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And you want to go to the left of this block and connect it all the way up back to this wall over here. Now what you're going to do is come back to over here on the 6th block. You want to go to the left and connect it all the way back up to the main wall as well. And then you want to come back to over here, this block. What you're going to want to do is you want to go to the right, all the way back to the connecting wall. Then we're going to come back to over here, and on the 7th block of this 13 block that we recently placed, you want to go to the right and connect it all the way back up to this wall right here. The wall that's going from that corner back up to the main wall. Now what we're going to do though is now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So on the 13th, whoops, I didn't mean to break a hole there. So on the 13th block, we're going to go to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna connect this back up to the wall though, from the right-hand side of that block. Then we're gonna place an iron block, break a block, iron block. Then we're gonna head to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, that's 9 though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, it is 9. Okay. I just wanted to double check on that though. And then we want to go from the right of this block, that's connected up to the iron block. That is also going to be, that's going to connect straight back to the wall as well. And now the walls should look like this. But something I also just realized though, is that there should be another wall though around there though, because this is too big of an office. Way too big of an office. So the only thing I can think of though is that I missed a wall somewhere. I'm thinking it's supposed to be a 12 by 12 office, which means that I missed a wall right here, but on the opposite side. Because this is too big of an office right here. Way too big. So here's what you're going to want to do, since I missed the wall though. You want to count from this block to the left, including this block by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and here's block 13. And you want to kind of connect this wall up to this wall over here, back to the main wall. And you want to replace them the 12 blocks though. Now this area are all going to be gray concrete. So what you can do, what we can technically do though is you can now before we get into building the walls though, like the actual walls, we got to work on the vents next. Because the vents are crucial though. But if we build the walls though, that can help us build the vents. So what you're going to need now though is you're going to get out your white and your black and white concretes. And starting from this corner over here, you want to do an alternating white and black concrete throughout this wall over here. And the reason I chose mangrove doors though is because it looks more like a restaurant kind of door. Like a Minecraft restaurant door. That's what it would look like to me though. If something like this happened like that. And then you want to kind of do the same thing over here though. With the same pattern as well though. Now, the reason why you have it set up, though, to where the corners are 3 blocks tall, though, and the reason why, though, is because the third layer, though, is actually going to be gray concrete. Then what you're going to want to do, though, is you're going to want to alternate it again, though, but this time, though, on the sides, though. Oh, wait, yeah, that block belongs there. Not there. Now, the way we're going to need to do the interior walls, though, is a bit different, though. Now, the thing is, though, it has to be specific walls, though, that it gets done to. It has to be specific walls. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah. There we go. Now, okay, so you see how, so you see how, like, the front wall goes from white to white, then the 2 doors, then white to white on the opposite side, though, and how this long side goes black concrete to black concrete and alternating? That's how we're going to set up these walls, though. Now, now another solution, though, to help you out with this, though, with the placements, though, is by placing white concrete and leaving a gap of 1, though, in between each block. Like this. It's just to make it easier. Huh? What the heck? Huh. Hold on. Something's not right. Something is not right here. I got it. I know why. But the fact that they can't, though, means that I messed up on one of the walls, though. I don't know the exact wall I messed up on, too. It's this front wall up here, though. It's this wall right here that I messed up on. Because you see how it goes white, black, white, black. There we go. Now, even though that doesn't look quite right, though, it will eventually look right, though, at some point. So now what we're going to do, though, is now we're going to... Now, it would also be best, though, if we also, like, fill in, like, this entire thing right here, though. Like, this wall right here. Now, the reason why they're filling this in, though, is because there's nothing going to be over here. Not there. And since this is also part of the walls, though, even though it's only part of the interior walls, though, it's also best so that I get this done, like, now, though, and out of the way, just to make it easier on myself, though. Now, doing the walls, though, may take up a lot of time, though. And, well, in my opinion, though, with the recording max time limit, though, of an hour on PlayStation, unfortunately, I don't know if, like, this, though, can actually be, like, done properly, though. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to be doing, though. I'm going to be creating an outline, though, of this, right here. Just to help me analyze, though, on where the wall blocks are going to need to go. Now, the reason why I'm not really counting this, though, is because, well, I kind of forgot to count, though. And two, it's kind of off. So, even though I should have done this, though, after I put down the walls, though, it's just gonna be for time's sake, though. Now, you can always do this, though, like, once you put up the walls, though. But it's up to you, though, if you guys want to do this, though. Now, the reason why, though, I have it set to, like, where it's, like, 1 block away from, like, the outside, though, that's because that's where the walls are gonna go. Except for, like, this wall right here, though. And this corner block right here, because you're not going to really be able to see that corner block. Now, the reason why I'm stacking this up 2 blocks tall, though, is just to make it easier, though, on myself, though, to not only when placing the walls, though, but what it's also going to do, though, is it's also going to benefit, though, instead of having to do it later, though, you can just do it now. But, in my opinion, though, you could just, like, now this tutorial is also for everyone, though, but the reason why it's called Godman's Restaurant, though, is because it's based off of the city world that I'm building, and it's called Godman's Restaurant, though, because I'm the creator of the city, so why not have a restaurant named after me? And there we go. Now, the reason why I'm not stacking up a 3rd block, though, and the reason why I'm not, though, is because it's just going to take up more time, though, away from actually building the walls, though. So now I will need to continue on the walls, though. But the reason why I fill all this in, though, first, though, is just to make it easier, though, on myself, though, for constructing the walls. Now, I need to do another 2 more sections, though. Well, technically a few more, like here, there, and there. And there, though, but that's just going to take up a little bit more time, though, and it's going to be a little bit time consuming. There we go, nicely done. Okie dokie. So now the reason why I gotta patch all this in though and make it 2 blocks tall though is just to make it easier on myself though. It's just gonna make it easier on myself though when doing the walls though as well though. Oop, I don't want that there. There we go. Oop. Now, I'm only doing this one for right now, though. Just so I can get back to doing the walls, though, as well. But also, though, I think it'd be best if I destroy, like, one of the walls, though. Just one of them. Just so I can, like, figure out exactly how I need to do the walls, though. Unless I don't need to destroy that wall. I gotta think. I have to think. There we go. Nicely done. Oh dear. And that's why I put it on the walls first, so it can actually help prevent you from flying past where the wall needs to go, though. That's better now, much better. Okay, so now I'm gonna come back down to this wall over here, and we're gonna do the alternating again of white and black concrete. There we go. Now, even though this is technically blocked off right here, so you see how that's white though? This needs to be black. Oh, I see why now. It does actually line up though, because now this one is showing black concrete, while the front one over there also shows black concrete. Nice. Now, also though, the way I do it though for alternating wall textures like this though, it's just gonna make it easier on myself though if I just like go every other block though and place it down first though, just to make it easier on myself, to be honest. Oh dear, I didn't mean to break that block. Ah! But this is also where it becomes a pain in the butt as well though. There we go. Okay, so now if I'm thinking correctly, it should go black to black. If I'm thinking correctly though. But I don't think it will though go from black to black though, but it wouldn't hurt to check though. Which means if that's the case, then the front walls though are going to be different though than the back wall though, but it wouldn't hurt just to check though. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, so since this side goes black to black, like black concrete to black concrete, though, that's actually what I was looking for though. There we go. So is now going to go move on to the interior walls first, though, just to make it easier, though, on how we're going to need to place this, though. So we're going to stick a white concrete here and a black concrete here. Skip a block, which is going to be black. On this side is going to be white. Ooh. Ah. Oh, darn it. No, that's not going to look right. Because we have like the 2 white there, the 2 white there. I might have to bump this wall back one. Yeah, I might have to though, because I don't want this to connect up like this. I don't like it. You see how it goes like white to white? I don't like it like that. I generally don't like it like that. I generally don't though. Oh, I didn't even realize I broke a block of grass there. Okay, so, which means that I'm going to need to kind of fix these walls up though a little bit though, to where they actually look like this. So where it kind of looks like this a little bit though. So maybe I don't have to fix the wall now though. Yeah, that's actually a lot better now. So if I do the walls like this, where I just went straight to the next color though, like this, then it's not going to really interfere though with the main wall though either. There we go. Now the reason why though I have it set to where it's like this though is because it's harder to see though because of the ceiling, which we'll add in part 2. Now, here's the thing though. So there's 1 block gap here. I don't remember what's gonna be like with the second gap though, which is why I have a better idea though. This is so it can actually help me figure out how I can build this wall right there. By doing it from the wall though. That's actually what I kind of figured though. Where it's going to look a little something like this though, kind of like on that side too. I had a feeling it's going to be like that though, but I just wasn't 100% sure though. Then it's going to be a similar concept over here though. Yep, there we go. Nicely done. Okay. Up there. And the reason why we're doing the internal walls first though is just to make it easier though on see exactly where the block placements need to go though. Actually, I just noticed something though. We technically don't need it back here though. Like specifically on this block right here though, so we can just replace it with gray concrete though, because we're not going to really be able to see this one specifically though. There we go. Now this would initially be black concrete though, but since we're not going to be able to see it though, it's going to be quite hard to tell though what exactly that is though. There we go. Nicely done. You notice we're going to want to raise this up though to where the vent looks like a doorway as well though. Now, this is also where things get... Oh, wait. It's not going to be complex at all. Now this one though is where it goes black to black though, like this. As you can tell though, where there's black concrete right around the doorway. And then what you're going to want to, then now I'm going to fill in this area over here now though, just to make it easier on myself though. And the reason why I'm raising it up another block though is kind of like what I did over there though as well though. Okie dokie. Now I don't know. Now, like I said, I don't know how long this is gonna take though for me to do all the walls though, because all the walls are gonna be so time consuming. There we go. Okie dokie, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now that this is starting to come together very nicely now, like very, very nicely. Now, another thing though is when it comes to like one of the vents though, which is the vent that leads from that dining area over here straight to the office though. This one though I need to map out though, because the thing is though, well, let me just patch this up though real quick. Oh, not there. Or there. Not there either. Okay, so the reason I have to kind of patch this up though a little bit though. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, one thing though that I need to do though is build up the vents though as well though, which might reside in part 2 though. It might not though, depending on how long well, yeah, that would determine on how long I need to do this for to get access to the vent though. Till you get to the vent entrance though for the other vent though. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, so now what I'm going to need to do though is I'm going to need to count though. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 from the wall though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 5th block is where it is though, right? Wait, 1. No, it's the 6th block. 6th block, 6th block, 6th block, not 5th block. 6th block. So right here is where I need to go though to get to the vent though. To get to the other vent though. Now I am going to need to build underneath the world though, as well though. Because what I can do though is I can actually place iron blocks to replace the bedrock though. Yeah, okay, I still get it. Now, I just want to make sure though that I can actually like jump though as well though. Okay. There we go. Nice. I actually kind of like this now. So it needs to turn right here at this block, though. And this is one of the things that I wanted to mention about, though. You see how it goes underneath, though, right here, though? That's how I wanted the vent to design, though, but I didn't realize it was going to correspond with the floor, though. So it's now, and this is also one of the bathrooms, though, as well, though. There we go. Okay, so now that I'm, like, right here, though. Okay. And let's try to do it like this, though, where the block goes down here, though, like this, then this, though. There we go. Now, I also want this vent to be a bit of a tight squeeze, though. So you see how this is like going to be like a 3-block thing kind of here, though, a little bit? So actually, I want to kind of fix this real quick, though, actually. Oh dear. Let me actually get some bedrock, though, real quick, actually, which should be, yep, right here. There we go. That's a lot better, actually. But now I can't jump up, though, because of this block right here. Because it's like a block there. Yes, there it goes. And then like this. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I gotta take a block there then. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Oh, this vent is dark though. Oh dear. This is kind of how I want the vent to be, though. Now, there will be some lighting inside the vents, though. Like some redstone torches, though, depending on the area, though. Whoopsie. Something I also notice though is that this one is gonna go like this though, but where it shows like okay. So now I kind of have to do the entrance though of this though real quick though. There we go. Okay. Now, does that work though? Let me just test it. Yeah, I just have to destroy this one though. Raise this one up a bit. Just raise this one up one more block. Like so. There we go. Okay. Now it's a lot easier to get in and out of this vent. Now, unfortunately, though... Okay, so while this vent, though, is finished... Though, the reason why... Now, hold on a minute, though. Now, actually not quite finished, though, but... I just need to place that there. And replace this, though, with grass blocks, though. Because... It's a vent, though. It's supposed to remain hidden, though. Oh, shoot, I just realized something. There. But can I still get into the vent, though? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Okay, I can still get inside the vent, which is good. Okay, so now I know the general concept design, though, of these vents, though. So, let me finish off building this vent right here, though. Now, the walls, though, are not going to be much longer, though. To be honest, though. I hope not. There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now this one now needs to kind of go right here then, right? Yep, right there. And then down here, it's going to go across like this, though. Can we get up to these stairs? Well, it's going to go down one, though, unfortunately. Then it's going to do the same thing over here, though. There we go. Okay, that looks a lot better now. Now I just have to kind of patch all this stuff, though, in, though, real quick. Well, not quite, though, with concrete, though, but iron blocks, though. To represent that this right here, though, is a vent. But it's going to be hidden no matter what, though, so we don't have to really worry about that too much. And perfect. Now that the vents are all done, we can now get rid of the concrete, oh, not the concrete, though, the iron block and the mangrove door. We can get rid of those. So now we can finish up all the walls. Real quick. I mean, the reason why I'm not talking as much, though, is because I'm trying to stay focused. So, even though it's a tutorial, I'm supposed to talk a lot, though, during tutorials, though. But there are times where I stay completely silent, though, on my channel, though, because I needed to stay focused, though, on what I was doing. Okay. Now, I just want to see something real quick, though. Because... Okay, good. It lines up perfectly with the outside wall. Thank goodness that it does. But now here comes the problem part, though. Is this area right here. But it's not really going to be a problem, because if you look here, it's just like that. It's just like the same thing, though. Except for, like, right here, though, which... Oh. Wait, huh? That's an odd number right there. That's 11. Oh, no wonder why it's like that. So that's 11 right there. Probably should have made that 12, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have made this 12 blocks wide, though. But, it's whatever. Oh, yeah. I just noticed this. This one, though, is going to be different, though, because, unfortunately, I can't do it like this, because then it's going to look weird on this side right here. Wall, though, where this is like the only side of the wall, though, where it's going to look like this, unfortunately. It's the only wall that's going to look like that. Unfortunately. Which, as long as it's like only one stone, then it's not that really big of a deal. Now what we're going to do now, though, is now we're going to need to alternate all of these blocks, though. Oh my goodness. What's up with my camera, though? Like, why is it moving on its own? That does not make any sense. It really doesn't. There we go. Okay. Oh, not there. Okie dokie. Oh, and I forgot to finish off this vent too, though. Damn it. Yes, as you can tell, I did forget to... Oh, no, wait. No, I didn't. I didn't finish. I didn't. Hold on. Ah, that's why. I don't need this excess blocks here, though. That's the thing. I don't. There we go. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, like, I don't know why that block was even there to begin with, though. There we go. So we're going to take our light gray concrete now, and we're going to patch... Why did that jump scare me? I'm not kidding though. That sound effect actually did jump scare me. Like, I am being dead serious. That sound actually jump scared me. There we go. That's a bit better. Moving my, Now, when I was moving there, though, I wasn't moving my character, though, with the joystick, though. I was actually using stick drift there. Now, sometimes the stick drift, though, can be beneficial, though, at times, though, just not all the time. There we go. So the reason I'm starting to build the interior walls though a little bit though, just a little bit though, is just to make it easier on myself though. Now what we're gonna do is we're also gonna have like actual lighting though. Let me explain though. So instead of having like the traditional like redstone lamps though, well we are gonna have the redstone lamps, but the thing is though, what we're also gonna need to do is we're gonna need to kind of hook up a bit of a redstone contraction though, or however you pronounce it though, to where we can use like daylight sensors though. Now, that's gonna look weird though, because with the roof design though, which is why I think it's best though if we just use like levers though. But that's gonna look weird though. But I don't care. It's my restaurant. There we go. And then what you're going to want to do next though is once you get like once you get all of the walls finished though, once you get all the walls finished, like make sure like they're like 2 blocks tall though for the alternating black and white concretes though. Which obviously since I have no editing skills, which is the truth, I don't have any editing skills.